Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 6 here at Cambridge United. We made a lot of transfers yesterday. If you missed them, check the channel page for the episode yesterday. We are not done, however. There is more to come from us in this window. We are looking for a backup centre mid to come in to the squad because we're lacking a little bit of depth there. I'm unsure as to whether to maybe loan in a left back as well. We already have Cole Palmer in on loan from Manchester City. I am yet to play with him. Very much looking forward to doing so. One thing I forgot to do yesterday was actually show you the board objectives for this season. So they want me to sign 4 players into the youth academy, 1 for each different position. So I'm quite happy to go ahead and do that. You'll have to let me know in the comment section where to send my scouts and what sort of player to look for. At this stage, I don't know as it's really anything I need to prioritise, but to try and get the extra tick for the board, I'll go for it. They want me to sign 2 players from Asia as well. Now, it never doesn't specify. Does that mean from an Asian league? Or does that mean from an Asian nation with regards to their nationality? Don't know. Doesn't specify. So, bollocks to it. I'm not doing it. Financially, they want me to sell 2 players and sign 3 important players to replace them. We've done that. However, finishing the season without any unspent transfer budget gonna be pretty tough because we made 200 million from selling Coles and Chapman, so I'm not going to be spending all of it. Rather obviously, I'm not going to spend 200 million as a championship side. Domestic success, they want me to win the league title. It's understandable. And round of 16 of the FA Cup, which hopefully we will make it to this year. Right, today we have 4 games. Well, it might actually be 5 by the time we get to the end of the month because that next round in the Carabao Cup might well be drawn in this week here. We'll sim Bolton, we're going to play Millwall and QPR, and we'll sim Plymouth as well, and any Carabao Cup game that comes along we shall also sim. So, we'll start as we mean to go on. Lloyd has now gone out on loan to Dusseldorf for a year. Hopefully he'll get some good first team football out there and grow quite a bit. I have got a number of names on my shortlist for centre mid. And we will have a look at them once the scout reports are back. I was scouting Morgan Rogers, who's 80 rated at Hamburg, but we ended up loaning in Cole Palmer, and I'm very pleased that we did. Now, can he do anything on his debut for us? That's the question. Reese in goal is making his debut for us as well. Elijah Stone scored 2 goals against Nottingham Forest yesterday to give us victory in that particular championship game. And Twine and Gordon, our 2 wingers, grab the goals to give us another 2-0 win there against Bolton. Right, it was Millwall midweek next. McCallum was already grown, which is great. He's now up to 81. Brilliant. Delighted with that. He has evidently now peaked. So, I'll train him as wing-back, but that's not going to make any difference to his ratings. But at 81, he's certainly good enough. So then, Millwall next, unless we get any scout reports back, which it appears we're not going to. So, Millwall next. There have been some massive transfers, by the way, in this window. Can't wait to show you all of those that have gone through. You can see just a brief look at the 3 biggest there. Yeah, I know. I'll see you, Millwall. Millwall away then. George Long in goal. McNamara, Hayden Muller, Dan Moss, Alex Mitchell and Junior Tiencia. Billy Mitchell and Sondra Fett in the midfield with Jed Wallace on the right, Connor Mahoney on the left and Tyler Bury through the middle. Or Berry, not sure how to pronounce it. This will be Cole Palmer's first game that I've used him in. And hopefully he will be very good. I'm still favouring Key at right back for the time being. Not too sure why, but I'm still favouring him, I think. And this actually will be Reese's first played game for me as well in goal. Nelsildo Reese after we signed him yesterday from Nottingham Forest. So there's plenty to be done in today's episode with regards on and off field action. We've done a bit of off field action. Now let's do some on field. Maybe be slightly better than I was there with that heavy touch from Elijah Stone. Rudoni out to Cole Palmer, who, well, powers through, I think is probably the best way to phrase it. Oh, looking for the man in the middle. He's left-footed, Cole Palmer, so we'll have to make sure that we play him in on that left-hand side when given the opportunity. He's a lot taller than I thought he was going to be, actually, Cole Palmer. 6'2", I think he was, but he looks a lot bigger than that in-game, unless the rest of my side are so small that a 6'2" man actually looks massive. I don't think that's the case, though. Oh, that was terrible from Josh Key. Perhaps silly of me to try and play that pass, but I felt like it was a definite option for me. They're going to play this inside and score, aren't they? Oh! Dearie me, nearly an own goal. Kate Gordon, hold it up. Sees the man off. Sees him to ground, in fact. Falconer to Barrero. Falconer and Stone. Early. Yeah, you love a bit of that. Nice ball round the corner. Take the shot early, catch the keeper off guard. 1-0 Cambridge at the Newden. We're in front and Rudoni's on the score sheet again. He scored 2, Stone scored 2, and we're flying. And Mitchell. Well in, Barrero. I am loving Barrero. Really am. He's so impressive. Just suits that role perfectly. He's an upgrade on Conde, basically. That's what he feels like. He's a Conde that is better in possession and has better interceptions. Falconer, forward looking for Elijah Stone. Will go out wide looking for Kay Dorden. I'll pull this back looking for Falconer, who finds the ball at his feet, and he's just missed the target, young Kirk. Oh, still no sign of a razor to get rid of that dodgy beard, but no sign of a first goal of the season for him yet either. McNamara. Mitchell. Oh, I love this man! How have I never heard of Barrera Martins before? He's just incredible. Falconer over the top, looking for the runner Cole Palmer. He doesn't feel 90 quick, but he's got away, and he's looking for Rudoni in the middle. He felt quick there, actually, and nearly got lucky with the ball bobbling free for me in the box, but not yet. Still just the 1-0. Barrera's there again. Oh, I think I'm in love. Ball out wide. Tiencia down the line, offside. Driven to Kate Gordon. Rudoni comes short to offer support. And Kirk, Stone's on the move. I'll look for him. Oh, Elijah, volley it, please. Oh, he did, and that was probably going to go straight to the corner flag on his right foot. Not Elijah Stone's best effort, nor was that the best pass that the Millwall man has ever come up with. Trying to get it early with Cole Palmer. It was on target, but it was about 3 miles an hour. Comfortable for the keeper, but we are in front at the break. Stone to Gordon. Rudoni, trying to play him through the gap, really, but it went to his feet in the end. And here's Burry on the way forward. He needs support. It has arrived. And Tiencia is getting forward from wing-back. And he's beaten Josh Key with a nice little stop and go. And Mahoney lays this across to Fett. And whilst we have dominated the game so far, it is still only 1. And, well, you guys know, 1 goal for me isn't normally enough to see me get a result. We don't get many results to nil. Yesterday, we were lucky to get a result to nil against Nottingham Forest. We might be getting a second here if we can find the right pass at the right time. I'll look for Rudoni. He's going to beat his man. No, he's not. It's a brilliant interception from the Millwall man. I'm going to make some changes then. Cole Palmer is tiring, so actually we'll bring Twine on. And I'm going to bring Semenyo on. And we'll move Rudoni back there. And Semenyo can go up top at striker. Let's see what he's all about. Try out our new striker up top. And Scott Twine was impressive, to be honest, hasn't he, so far this season. So he'll get the opportunity to come on and taste what it's like to be a rotation player now. But he's certainly a rotation player that gives us a bit more than we've had previously from someone else in that role. Into the channel for Jack Rudoni. Can he grab another goal before he drops back to a slightly deeper role? Maybe an assist. No goal for Falconer. Well saved by the keeper. Kirk is coming off momentarily, of course, as you've seen. So we could still maybe get him a goal. But intercepted again. 15 to go. Still 1-0. It's a nice ball out wide to Jed Wallace. Tried to nod it in front of him. Actually nodded it behind him. But they still come forward here. And he's found Jed Wallace again. McCallum. Really impressed with McCallum as well. None of our new signings have failed to do anything other than really, really impress to this stage. Falconer into Stone. Who's the right back first? Falconer's there in the middle again. It's taken that long for the ball to go out of play. For those subs to come on. I think I made them in like the 70th minute. Fett, I knew it was going to go through that gap. It's a case of whether you could cut it out or not. Mahoney's got the support back here. Tiencia to Mahoney. Trying to stop him from finding the ball into the middle, which we do well. But now there is a corner to defend. And with seconds to go, rather than a third of a game, the substitutes come on. Mason Bennett on for them as well. Away, please. Cleared nicely. Can we get to it? No, but that should be game end is. A narrow margin of victory, but a margin of victory nonetheless. A single goal to nil away from home against Millwall, and another clean sheet. We're showing some really good defensive solidity so far this season. Really impressed with it. Not scoring a lot of goals, but still scoring goals. That puts us third in the table at this stage. Loan offers for Holland and Hayward, which will be rejected, and a transfer bid for Lancaster, which will also be rejected. Sorry, Celta Vigo. Jack stays, I'm afraid. He might be slightly frustrated with the amount of first-team football he's going to get this year, but I still think Jack Lancaster has a part to play for us this season. QPR are 20th currently, so we will play this game, but we'll have to rotate slightly because of the nature of the fixture list. But hopefully, it's still a game that we can win. QPR then with Jordan Archer in goal. Odebajo, Dickey, Device, Manning and Garcia at the back. 2 regens for them in their back line. Andre Dazelle and Sam Field in the middle with Elias Ches still playing regularly for them at Cam. Lyndon Dykes up top alongside Charlie Kelman. 20th in the league, Queen's Park Rangers. But we are, thanks to the fixture congestion at this stage of the season, slightly rotated in the forward 6. You see that Holland plays, Conde plays, Semenyo, Lancaster and Twine all play as well. So, and Drama actually at right back. So actually pretty heavily rotated for this game. We've got Plymouth coming up next though. So confident that we'll be able to get the result in that game in a sim. I think that one's at home as well, isn't it? But Conde's going to have to do better than that. He was my go-to CDM. Not with Pereira Martins playing now, he's not. But that's going to go straight out. And QPR are going to have to be better than that if they're going to get something here at the New Abbey. I see Twine. I'm going to try and squeeze it through that gap to him. It's a lovely ball. Bit of a heavy touch. We've gotten away from the defender. Into the middle. Holland's there. He is indeed. But, I wish it was someone else. QPR here. Very deep indeed. Semenyo to Elijah Stone and Lancaster. Semenyo's itching to get him behind. I just haven't been able to play him through any gaps yet. Oh, shit. I've moved my defender out the position there. It's going to cost me, isn't it? Kelman's in behind. Oh, my God. I knew as soon as I switched player and went to close him down, I was like, I've opened up a passing alley there. And they exploited it with everything but the goal. That's a poor ball from Sam McCallum there to gift QPR possession back again as well. They've been quite dangerous in this game so far, Queen's Park Rangers. But they've also been quite wasteful too. Twine looking for Semenyo. Twine will go again. And he's played in behind. Holland is in the middle. Semenyo's going to be back here too. We'll look for Semenyo. It's Holland we find. It's Holland who scores. He may only be 72 rated. It may not actually be that good. But on that occasion, with the space to actually utilise what minimal talent he does have, he'll put it away. We lead by a 1-0 at the New Abbey Stadium. Odebajo. It's loose from him. He's got to be better. Moses, if you're going to push forward from wing-back, put yourself out of position defensively, you've got to make sure you make the pass. Semenyo gets away from the challenge. Semenyo's in. Is it a quick fire 2? It is. Semenyo scores for me for the first time whilst using him. And we have a 2-0 lead against Queen's Park Rangers. Caught them on the counter there. They committed bodies forward. And it's cost them a second goal for us. And still keeping a clean sheet. Lovely take. Hops past the challenge. Got the acceleration to get away from the defender. And the quality to finish. Top bins. Twine into Amara Conde. And forward to Holland. Could even end the half with a third. Lancaster will look for Semenyo. Oh, we will! I think the decision to sign Antoine Semenyo, justified. 3-0 we lead. Nodded home, and the keeper tried his damnedest to keep that out. Got a big hand to it, but there was just too much power on the header. Flying across his goal there, the keeper. And yeah, he just couldn't keep it out. If he'd have brought his arm round rather than just being in the way, then maybe he might have been able to keep him in the face first. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Happy though. 3-0 lead. We are battering Rangers here. They were 20th prior to kickoff. They might be in the relegation zone come the end of play. Drama. Forward to Lancaster. And Stone. Into Holland first. Oh, look at Twine. He's the obvious. He's found well. And Semenyo's in there. Can he get to it again? Not quite. Very nearly. It's only one game, but I'm enjoying Antoine Semenyo already. A couple of good goals with some good movement too. Lancaster seems to be a little bit slow to get going there. Semenyo into Holland. Play it in front of Lancaster. And he's in. Jack's got an assist. Is he going to have a goal too? He's not. Manning does really well to get back to him. And that's why Jack Lancaster just isn't quite good enough anymore. Elijah Stone will deliver the corner. Gwilt could be underneath it and was on target, but not dangerous for the keeper. Sastre's on for Odubajo for them as they make late changes, but nothing is going to change the outcome of this game, I'm afraid. There may be a change in the score sheet, although unlikely. Certainly, there'll be a change in our league position. Well, I hope anyway. To be fair, we were already third, so there wasn't really too many places where we could go. Semenyo will look to try and get that to Holland. He did get caught there, but no foul given. 2 minutes added on, and they are done. Ta very much, referee. A 3-0 win against Queen's Park Rangers. Another clean sheet, dare I add. And we are having a brilliant start to this 6th season. We did, however, have a brilliant start to the 5th season and still weren't able to see it through, so don't get carried away, Ches. Don't worry, Ches, I won't. Good. Watford, actually, in the Cup, in the next round of the Carabao Cup. Right, some scout reports, or a scout report back so far. Jamie Bowden, Portimonense. Oh, he was a free agent, wasn't he? He's gone to Portimonense. Well, that's him off the list. And to be fair, he's not good enough anyway. So we won't be signing him. Well, that's that decision made. You still want another contract, do you, mate? Jesus Christ, Stoke, still. You are just a pain in my arse, aren't you, with regards to trying to maintain your happiness. Oh, no, it was a Doon last year, wasn't it, with the contract? Sorry, Dyke, still. Oh, now he submitted a transfer request. Stupid fucking bug. What's the point in telling me that he wants a new contract and then not letting me offer him a new contract? Bang. Fuck my life, you stupid game. Watford next. We'll sim it. Well, I have now had a bid for Dyke Steel of £4.15 million. And I'm not going to be able to offer him a new contract. And I really don't want that lack of morale to affect my manager rating the way that it did last year with Adoon. So I'm actually going to accept that. And it may well be Okadina time. He was first team for West Brom in the Championship last year. I'm not sure if he'll still be first team for West Brom this season. They have Kyle Bartley, Rosted, Dara O'Shea, Levi Colwell, who's 79 rated, Lucas Bremner, who's a regen, obviously Okadina 75, Dara O'Shea is pretty good, Sigurd Rosted, Kyle Bartley's aging now. I think it might be Okadina time. I think we might bring Gibril back. Might be what we do. Alright, let's sim this game against Watford. I'm not sure actually whether we'll get a result here or not. I'd like to. We do with a 5-4 penalty win. I should have simmed that with the rotation side, to be fair. But we've got the victory, so they will have the opportunity to play in the next round, that rotation side. A loan offer for Hayward. Fulham, a loan option to Bart. No. You can have him on loan for a year, but what's he going to do for you in the Premier League? He rejected the opportunity to go to Union Berlin, so I'm surprised that. Still waiting for some more centre mid scout reports to come back. That's one. Oh no, it's not even one more, is it? Michael Groot's going to play international football for Wales. Everybody should be fine to play that next game. We are second in the table. We might be top if we can win this. 2-1. Elijah Stone and Barrero gets a goal. Does it put us top? Does it put us top? Does it put us top? No. Fulham. And here come the scout reports from his centre mids. Good. BRB. Here we are then on deadline day to confirm Hayward is going to Fulham for a year in the Premier League. Whether we'll get any football or not, I don't know. We shall wait and see. 10 hours to go. £226 million has been spent already on deadline day. And I'm looking to do some spending of my own. I have a number of centre mids on my shortlist. Some have already fallen off. Some just weren't good enough. Some were actually too good for the role that we're looking to fill. Unfortunately for Dan Neil, it doesn't look like he's going to be good enough. And even if he's all right, there are better options on my shortlist here. We've had Ryan Yates on for a little while, and he does look pretty decent, if not probably a little bit clunky perhaps in game. Juninho Bakuna looks like he could be a decent all-rounder. He's good in possession, decent finishing at 81, but not so good in the tackle. Jason Knight looks all right physically, better in possession with the ball at his feet, but again, not so good in the tackle. Hamer looks very good. Physically, he's great. He's just greens everywhere other than his heading accuracy. He's 29, but that would mean we'd move him on when we got to Premier League level and would offer us the opportunity to upgrade. So that might be a good one. 85 finishing, by the way, as well on Gustavo Hamer. But at 80 rated, I don't know whether he might want to start because of his rating, and that would make me slightly apprehensive. Lewis Cook, obviously formerly of Bournemouth, is at Montpellier currently, and we could certainly justify doing that deal, although again, He's not so good in the tackle. 75 is okay, to be fair. It's better than a couple of others. Better than Josh Knight, who was 72, was he? Better than Bakuna, who was in also 72. Yates is 79 in the tackle, but can't pass. And he's rubbish with the ball at his feet. That's 68 dribbling. Just doesn't do it for me at all. I think it's either Josh Knight, Hamer, or Lewis Cook. I'll try Hamer. Oh, he's expensive, though. No, I'll try Hamer, because he's the best of the lot. And if he'll agree a deal for... Oh, not 30 million. If he'll agree a deal as a rotation player, then that would be great. If he wants important, I might have to say no. I'll pay 22. They're absolutely adamant. They want 25 at Coventry. You can have 23.5. I'll meet you halfway from where we last were. Accept it. Thank you. What's he on a week? 27.5. That's easily affordable. Even if we didn't have a massive amount of money. 27.5 is an agreeable. Some rotation. You son of a bitch. I'll give him import. And a 1-year deal. I will do this with a 1-year deal, with a view to his contract expiring and then leaving us, and us looking to improve in that position next season when we reach the Premier League. So this might actually work out. He won't be entirely happy with the amount of football he'll play, but he will leave us early doors. So he will come in, do a job for a year, and hopefully we'll get to the Premier League. That's the plan. That's the plan then. So the squad, I believe then, for now at least, is complete. Oh, no, it's not. I need to go replace Dijksteel. We need to go and get Jubilokedina back. £4.5 million. They want about valuation for him as well. Oh, that was close. I very nearly forgot to go and sign Jubilokedina back. £4.5 million. Deal done. They're obviously not that bothered about keeping him West Brom. He was first team every single week for us. He wants rotation. Dreamy. Thank you, Jubril. He was 73 when he left us like 4 seasons ago. He has barely grown at all, but he's still only 25. A 2-year deal? Will he sign a 3? He will. Okay, good. He's on a lot wage-wise, but I think we can justify giving him about 25 or so, and he might want some bonuses to go with that. He might also just accept it, which indeed he does. Okay, that'll do. That'll do indeed. Happy with that. Right then, now the squad for me is complete. This is our squad going forward for the rest of the season then, and hopefully it will be a team that does us proud. We are already in an automatic promotion spot at the top of the championship table after 6 games. Right, let's see what else happens on deadline day. Already it's jumped up over 100 million, although we were obviously involved in some of that. Oh, God. Christ knows what's happened there, but it's going to be a big one. Sheffield United have offered me 45.4 for Jack Rodoni. Sheffield United in our division, of course. Over £800 million now. Almeida, a regen, has gone from Liverpool to Bayern Munich. Hayward has gone out. And Real Sociedad have bid for Jack Rodoni. That's going to be a no as well. I'm not going to sell Jack. I'm not going to sell Jack at this stage. Oh, Jesus. The 3 biggest deals are still the same. I'm not sure if you could see them behind me. Oh, we're over £1 billion, and we're not even at halfway yet. Bloody hell. Jacob Ramsey is a player I would love to have signed in this save at some point, but he's just gone. He's just gone to Manchester City from Union Berlin. Jacob Ramsey. That's annoying. Never mind. Just shows the quality that he has. We actually only got a net spend of about 30 million there, which isn't massive. In fact, no. A net, we've actually made money. We were always going to make money, weren't we? Selling Chapman and Coles. Coles went through last year, technically. All right, 3 hours to go on deadline day. 2 hours to go on deadline day. Nearly £1.5 billion spent. Over £1.5 billion spent on transfer deadline day. So, who's done what in this window in our division? There's minimal action from a lot of sides. They just don't seem to do any business, which they really should do. We signed Semenyo, of course, so they've gone and signed Barrios. We've done a lot of business ourselves. Cardiff done a little bit. Coventry have done a little bit, though obviously Hamer came to us. Palace have done a little bit, although intriguingly they haven't been gutted the way that they were last time they got relegated down to this level. Dorado out at Fulham, and then nobody's really doing anything. Just a shame, really. Obviously, we signed Barrero Martins, but they've also, and Sam McCallum, they've also sold Firmino at centre-back Norwich and not improved. Race came to me. So a number of the deals that other sides in the Championship have done have actually been selling them to me. Sissoko, Brewster and Koulibaly out at Sheffield United. And that is it. So the biggest deals in the window so far, and now the biggest deals of the window all told, are Pedri from Aston Villa. Now you bid for Doyle, Porto. Now you bid for Doyle. No. Pedri from Aston Villa to Arsenal for £150 million. Not only is that ridiculous, there's also two other 140 million plus deals. It just gets silly this far in, doesn't it? Anthony, he's 89 rated to Barcelona for 143. Pedri's 91. Victor Osimhen is 89. He's gone to Inter Milan. Jude Bellingham back to Dortmund for 136 million. Nicolo Barella has gone to Spurs as his replacement for 134. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 100 million plus transfers in this window. That's insane. Declan Rice to Manchester United from Barcelona. Leroy Sané to Atletico Madrid. Ansu Fati's come to the Premier League. Liverpool for 120 mil. Bukayo Saka's gone to Inter. George Chapman went to Ajax. Christophe Nkunku. Is it Christophe? Oh, it's Christopher Nkunku. I'm sure being French it should be Christophe, but regardless. £107.7 million to Wolves. Rodri to AC Milan for 101.9. Teta to Dortmund for 92. Chouameni to Liverpool for 86. Michael Elise has gone to Hertha Berlin. He's 86 rated now. Mikel Merino to Leipzig. Evan Nielsen and Didi to West Ham. Noah Lang to Leipzig. Armando Broja is a player that we could certainly look to sign at striker at some point. It'd be absolutely monstrous, I'm sure, at Premier League level. Sandro Martinez has gone from Bayern Munich to Tottenham. El Mas to Fiorentina. Denis Zakaria from Man United to Napoli. Andreas Christensen from Sevilla to Stuttgart. Araujo from Spurs to Real Sociedad. Tammy Abraham from Barcelona back to Roma. Jacob Ramsey. He's 85 rated. I'd love Jacob Ramsey in this save at some point, but we're going to have to be Champions League, I think, by the time we get the chance to sign him. Darwin Nunez is a player I would adore up top as well. Absolutely. Aaron Hickey from Leicester at 84 rated to Lille for 53.3. A regen Calderon, £83 million. Sorry, £53 million, 83 rated to Sassuolo. Thomas Lemar to Liverpool. Nicolas Sula to Atletico Madrid. Jimenez, different Jimenez. Sambi Lokonga, 84. He's gone to Aston Villa from Dortmund. There is that Almeida, 84 rated centre-back. Looks pretty damn solid as well. Houssem Aouar has gone back to France from Manchester United. To Kweze, moving around in Germany. Josh Gelhardt was at Leeds, then to Brentford, now to Lyon. What an insane window. An absolutely mental window. I think we have to be happy, though, with the business that we've done. The side on paper is weaker than it was with the sales of Cooper. What? Actually, Cooper we've improved on technically on paper. The sales of Chapman and of Teddy Coles. But I'm quite happy, actually. I'm really quite happy with the way that we look and the way that we've been playing. So join me tomorrow for hopefully plenty more points to go onto the board. This could be... This surely, we said this last season, but surely this has to be now the season where we get promotion to the Premier League. It has to happen. At last, it absolutely has to happen. Right, that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.